Hey guys, this is Nicole, and I wanted to do a quick show on some of the layouts I'd gotten done for this Christmas Vacation album. I've gotten quite a bit done, but I'm kind of ready to take a break and move on to something else for a little bit. And so I thought I'd just show you guys what I've gotten done so far, and then I'm going to just kit this up, put it away, and then get it out as I feel like working on it. And so I wanted just to show you what I've gotten done so far, how I was continuing to approach this, and then kind of do something else for a little while. So this is my title page, and for those of you who haven't seen my prior videos, basically I put together a pretty large kit of all my brighter colored Christmas photos, because this trip is a trip that we took over Christmas vacation. We were actually there for Christmas, and we went to the Mall of America, which is very, you know, there's a lot of brightness to a lot of the pictures, and we did a lot of fun things, and it was still a vacation, so I'm trying to kind of mix the Christmas with the vacation a little bit. And so I did pull outside of my Christmas stuff. I pulled this We Are Memory Keepers Vacation Project Life card kit, and I'm incorporating this into the kit, which is perfect because there's a lot of purples in some of my photos that I don't have in any of the Christmas product. And so that's really working out well. So this is a variety of, you know, crepe paper, studio calico, pebbles, lots of different brands of Christmas papers. And if you want to go back and get more information about that, I've done videos about prepping for this, so you're welcome to go back and look at that. So this is my title page, and here I've tried to use a good mix of all the colors that will be appearing in the rest of the album, as well as types of embellishments. So, and I'm going to have flare, and I'm going to have a lot of sequins and some wood veneer, and then a variety of die cuts and embellishments and textures, and, you know, chipboard and different things. So, and brad. So I try to kind of include a little bit of each of my sections that I had for embellishment. And so, so that this would be a really good start to the rest of the album, and have it work well as far as keeping the same scheme kind of going, if that makes sense. So here I've used 4 of the Project Life cards from We Are Memory Keepers, and I think it works really well together. If you look at it by itself, it looks like a completely different feel than Christmas, but I think it worked really well with the product that I pulled for this page. And I'm sorry for the glare. I'm trying to get rid of the glare here, but so here I just did a photo of my my husband and my youngest daughter. This is them walking to the entrance, and it says to Mall of America. So I thought that would be a really fun photo to start the album with. And then, like I said, I just layered a bunch of papers and the Project Life cards and some just embellishments of different textures and sequins, some of the tags and brads, just a variety of different embellishments there. So there's that. And then the beginning of the album is about telling the girls about the trip, because it was a surprise. And so here's my first layout about telling them about actually the first surprise, which was telling them that we were going to open presents early, because we wanted to open our presents before we went. And we hadn't told the kids we were leaving the next day yet. And so these were a little tricky because my kids were wearing like shabby clothes and not typical like Christmas color clothes that I would normally have them in for Christmas, like after a church service or whatever. And so that kind of provided me some extra challenges with the colors. Like my husband's wearing orange, my daughter's wearing 2 different shades of blue, my daughter's pink and blue, but it worked well because I was doing the brighter colors for this album anyway, and so that was able to work well. So here, oh, that glare's awful, I'm sorry. I just did 3 photos, and I did a journaling card here, and one of those like little shaker embellishments, and some banners down here, and then some stickers, and the title over here. And then again, I added in some of that wood veneer. And I'm not going to have wood veneer on every page, but I have a lot of it with this kit. I'm going to try to just scatter it kind of evenly throughout the album. And I do that when you have an album that you want to somewhat, like I don't need it all to completely match 100%, but since I made my kit, it's going to work well because I'm going to have a lot of the same elements throughout the album. So it's going to bring it all together, I think, a lot better. So you're going to see the wood veneers kind of scattered throughout the album. I had like 4 of these, so these will be scattered throughout the album. And I will make some of those bigger items that I don't have very many of. I think I only had 3 of these. You know, I'm going to try to space them somewhat evenly throughout the album as well. So anyway, just kind of just to give you a little insight on how I you know, kind of plan that out a little bit, not a ton, but just a little bit. So so there's that page, and I just layers of different papers and just different groupings of embellishment and lots of bling. I'm trying to use a lot of bling in this album, so I have a lot of it, and I haven't really used it in a while. I've been using enamel dots a lot, so I'm trying to pull the bling back out. This is planned. I've already put a photo in here. I have that layout planned of what I want that to be. And this is a 2-pager, and this is just a whole bunch of pictures, I think 8 pictures of the girls opening their presents. You know, I don't need a special page for each photo. That's kind of a, you know, photos that you have every Christmas that I don't need to highlight every single photo of every gift that they open, but I wanted to get them all in here. And so that was kind of a creative way to do that, making it a 2-page spread and cutting them down a little bit to just kind of highlight the gifts that they got, some of the gifts that they got. And then this is a pretty bright, colorful page. This has a lot of elements to it. I wanted to get this present paper in here because that went along with the pictures, and I just wanted to use, continue to introduce the really bright colors. There's a lot of bright colors in the photos, and so I just kind of had fun with this layout. I used up the rest of these, so I used up a package of these, and then just used up a variety of other embellishments. There's some chipboard, buttons, these silver stars. I think I've used all of those, and I wish I would have maybe held off a little bit so I had more towards the end of the album, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I'll have other silver elements that I'll pull in, and chipboard and some flare, just a variety of different, more bling. So, and then this one here is a layout, again, about 2 gifts, but a gift I got, that kind of a matching gift I got for both of my kids. And this was taken from a sketch, this kind of border strip idea. So I did use up all the sticker border strips that I had on the sticker sheets on this page, and then just added in some more of these colors throughout the rest of the page with groupings of embellishments and buttons and bling. And this here, I did pull in some of these tags from TJ Maxx. They're supposed to be Christmas tags, but I added those to the kit because they were brighter, and then used the pink brads to kind of pull that brighter pink in each section. And then here, this is a journaling card, and then I did 2 labels on top, and I used these arrows. These are from a Studio Calico sticker sheet, and just pointed to their monogram because I gave them monogram necklaces, so that I wanted that to be kind of a point of the title there. So there's that. And then on this side, I just continued to do more pictures of them opening gifts, but chose to do them in the divided page protectors. And so I put in Project Life cards, 4x6 cards in here, and then just embellished them a little bit. And just kind of give you an idea of what I did with those. This is a sticker, some stickers, and then a flare, and then a tag that I wanted to kind of match this page over here. So I had the bright pink tag with the twine, so I did the bright green tag with the same twine, as well as the buttons I continued that were over on this page, and just the overall color scheme. And I wanted to do the present because these are all of them opening presents. So, and then on this back side, I'll just finish decorating these once I do this layout here. So that I can kind of do the same thing, keep some of the elements the same with this layout and what I have embellished over here. So these I'm not done with yet, but I have them organized in layouts I wanted to make. Here, this could be a layout, but I think it's probably going to end up staying in the page protector, and I just need to get a couple cards. I'm running low on the 4x6 cards, so I think I'm going to maybe just do some 4x6 spots of pattern paper and then decorate them in the colors that kind of go with the photos, front and back. And then I have this layout planned, but not done yet. But then I do have a couple more done here. And so here's this one. And here again, I pulled in some of that We Are Memory Keepers line here, saying pack your bags. And that kind of pulled in some of the orange that my husband was wearing on the night that we gave him the surprise. And so this is actually laid out about telling them that we're going to Mall of America and we're leaving tomorrow. And so that was a perfect sentiment for that as well. But yeah, it's still part of their Christmas, and so I still wanted it to be a very Christmassy layout. And so here I just layered some larger papers and then just did a variety of embellishing with some stickers, these little banners from October Afternoon. I did use up the rest of these star stickers here, and did some buttons throughout as well. And then, oh, I need to fix that. Looks like stickers are the worst. They never stick. I did pull these from my stash. So there's that. And then over here, and while they don't look like they match, there is a lot of yellow in this paper over here, if you can see that, so it goes really well together. And then I followed in with that kind of shaker embellishment with the ornament, which was over in this paper. So I'm always kind of thinking about that. In my normal albums, I don't, but in this album that I want it to all kind of go together, I try to think about, you know, making it work together in that way. So like I did these little stars here, because there's those stars over here. Anyway, this is just a layout of me and my girls with the gift that they gave me. So there's 3 photos, some embellishing, a journaling card, and then some embellishing here, at the very bottom, and then at the very top. I'm sorry, that glare is awful. There we go. Okay. And then here I did a layout about our doggie. I had taken some pictures of her as we were opening presents because I thought she was just super cute. And she had like this really cute houndstooth sweater on with a bright red glittery collar, and then she has these little red and green Christmas bows in her hair. But I also wanted to tell her story, like where does she go when we go on trips, what do we do with her, and I journaled about where we took her the next morning before we left, and where she stayed while we were gone. So wanted to include her in the album as well, our sweet puppy, who's very fluffy in this picture. She's not quite this fluffy right now, but I did some papers. I wanted to get some of that black in here. I do have some black paper, so I'm going to try to kind of get that black in throughout the album, and just journaled or titled here, and then just did a little embellishment cluster here, and then a little more journaling over here. And then this one here is just us on the road, and I wanted to use this map paper. I thought this was a perfect time to use that map paper. It's about the North Pole, but you know, it's got that same theme to it, that we're traveling and we're on the road. And these 4 photos here, this was following a sketch from a big picture class. Did some center embellishing here, used one of those We Are Memory Keepers Project Life cards, kind of for the title here. I did my own title, We're on the Road, but the We're Off was perfect. Journaled here and here. And then scattered some snowflakes because we're going to Minnesota, and buttons throughout, kind of going this way here. Okay. And then a couple empty spots here, some photos I haven't gotten to yet. And then here, this is probably my favorite spread I've done so far. We're kind of getting into the really fun pictures. We're at the Mall of America. If you guys have been there before, you know it's very eclectic and bright and fun, and you know, just a lot of fun stuff going on, lots of fun colors, especially at Christmas. Like they have these bright orange Christmas trees with crazy colors of ornaments, and so I had a lot of fun with color on this one. So here I just did my photos here, and then just really just embellished here and then along here. I did a banner because I have like 4 sheets of these, so I wanted to use up some of this banner, use up Santa Claus wood veneer because we had the Santa Claus Lego guy here. The shaker card of the sequins I thought was really fun, just added to that funness of the photos, and then use some of my homemade embellishments throughout here, and then just continue to just embellish with vellum and stickers and jewel brads and some bling. So that was a fun one. You can see it okay. And then again, following it on the divided page protector, I tried to keep that same feel going. So I used another one of these shaker cards here to pull this. Because if you can see, it looks, sorry, this is really hard to maneuver here. This is really heavy up here, and while I have some embellishment down here, I really wanted to kind of bring it over here just to kind of feel, kind of bring some of that weight of that big embellishment over here as well. And I thought that helped a lot. And so I included another one in here, and then just cut 3x4 pieces of pattern paper and embellished them. And again, tried to keep some of the same themes, kept some of the wood veneer going on. Another one of my homemade embellishments, I layered underneath a wood veneer and a flare, some of the banners here. So it just all kind of flows from here to here. So there's that divided page protector there. And I journaled just a little bit on this die cut there. And on the back, this was fun too. I had taken a bunch of pictures of like different store windows because it's just, people were brilliant and it was so inspiring and so beautiful. I don't know if you can even see like these, but a lot of these are just windows to different stores. And so I had taken some pictures, as well as like they had dangly, sparkly lights hanging all through like the middle of the mall. So you had like 4 stories of beautiful lights. And so I had taken pictures of those and wanted to document. So I went ahead and kind of made all the embellishment. Some of it's tucked in on the back of these cards and some of it's on top of the page protector. But I wanted to have that same feel of just layered stuff and stuff hanging and sparkly and bright and kind of eclectic. And so I went with that route and just had a lot of fun. I think I used up almost all the ornaments from the sticker sheets or the chipboard sheets here, which was a lot of fun. And then here I kind of kept with the same feel. I went with these huge ornaments, and then as a wishing well as well. So I kind of kept that eclectic, just fun, funky thing going. I kept with the ornament theme here, and here, and then for this really fun snowman in the middle. And then just layered a bunch of journaling cards here because I'm wearing this purple sweater. I wanted to get some more of that purple in there, so I cut apart some of the cards from the We Are Memory Keepers line. So these 2 are from that, as well as this. There's a striped card down here that has the same colors, and then the rest is just a bunch of stuff from my kit. But I just layered a bunch of goodies. Lots of jewels. You can see I have lots of jewels over here as well, and it's continued some of those jewels over here, as well as the ornament theme, because that's the theme of the page, and in the color scheme as well. So hopefully you guys can see that okay. Okay, and I think my last one I have done is this one here, and it was just a really great photo I took of my husband and girls, and wanted to get that scrapbooked, and just layered a bunch of papers and some cards and tags, and then a bunch of embellishments. Title down here is one of the cards here from the kit, or from the We Are Memory Keepers kit there. My husband had a lot of orange on, and so I wanted to pull that orange in, and then just a bunch of embellishment down here. I'm sorry I'm not giving you guys very good close-ups here, but so that is all I have done so far. The rest is still in the divided page protectors, just waiting to be scrapped, and from our trip. And I'm going to add in, I have all these pamphlets from the trip that I found. I'm going to add those in here, or put them in with the kit itself, probably, because they're kind of heavy. And then when I feel like it, I will just get back to this album and continue to scrapbook it, and just kind of work on it as I want to. Like I said, I'm just kind of burnt out on the supplies right now. I've made quite a bit of stuff, and I'm just ready to move on to something else for a little bit. So that is my Christmas album so far, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back hopefully soon with maybe a new kit to play with. So we will see you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.